Alright guys, number 17 sit of the year. Coincidentally, I was looking over my notes and stuff last night. I have passed 18 different bucks, so that's an average of a buck a night. Now granted, there was 3 hunts that I got skunked and everything, but that's just how it's averaged out. The biggest buck I have passed is probably 115 inch. So that kind of gives you guys a gauge. A lot of spikes, 4 points, decent 8 point. I showed one that I had in this exact spot at 3 yards, 2 yards, whatever it was. Could have jumped on his back. So last night I got a picture of a new buck in here, and this morning I got a picture of the same new buck in here. Minor problem. We don't have the best wind. We have a west-southwest wind right now. So if he comes from over here, which I think he's going to do, because this morning I got him going that way, and last night I got him this way. But you never know, he could get a doe and he could have ended up back where he came from. So that's kind of what I'm hoping on. But if he does, we have a strong enough wind, luckily. I'm blowing straight out into the corn. If he comes down through here, I'm going to have to be on it and ready in the first second I get a shot. I'm taking it. Not ideal. So hopefully we have a little bit of luck on our side tonight, and he comes from over here. And then that'll give me a good shot down in here. And the wind's going like this. He's been hitting a scrape right here. That's really fresh and torn up. I was looking at some stuff on my phone and just looking at pictures and everything, and I walked by my stand about 15-20 yards. And what I did is I put some... So, guys, I have not used a sense in years. It's not that I don't believe in it, I haven't ever had great luck with it. But tonight, I made a special trip to the store, and I bought this Evercalm deodorant stick looking thing, and I have rubbed it all over this goddamn tree. I feel so dumb, but if it works, it works. I'm gonna try it. I don't feel like I have anything to lose in this position. So I put it down by my feet, up here by my head, a little bit on this branch. I just kind of put it all over, put a little bit on the top of my shoes. But what I did is I put some dominant buck urine spray down here on this scrape. And then I took some doe pee where I went about 15 yards past and sprayed it out there. And what my hope is that if he does come out in the corn, it's going to stop him long enough, maybe catch his curiosity, and bring him over to that point before he gets downwind of me. I'm throwing the junk drawer at him, guys. This is a really nice buck. The one I was originally after this year, I found out possibly got poached. I don't know the whole story. All I know is known poachers shot the deer. So there's that. I don't get people like that. I don't know what you get when you poach a deer. You get no satisfaction. You don't have any of the work into it. You don't have any of the passion. And then you're stealing from somebody else that is doing it the right way. And that's what it is. It is stealing. And no, it's not my deer. It could have been my neighbor's deer. It could have been somebody that's got a lease in here's deer. Whatever. But regardless, it was took inappropriately. And that's stealing. So, alright guys, here we go. See see how it goes. Like I said, I kind of feel a little on the dumb side. I mean, not saying anybody that uses scents is dumb. I haven't done it in so long, and I feel like I'm relying on it, and I don't like relying on anything else other than really the wind and the hunt and the situation and letting the deer do what he normally does. But let's just try it tonight and see what happens. Here we go. So here, that's where my wind's blowing. Right that way. A little bit that way. I'm good from here to there, which this is my strong side. So I got all these shots out here. Back in there is a huge ridge, and this is all bedding behind me in here. So the does and all their bedding here, the wind's blowing this way. He should be, walking this line, scent checking this area here. He might even come up into here even. That's what I'd prefer tonight, actually, rather than him coming down through here, because this is my off side. So I'm gonna have to do a decent amount of movement to get set up. It's not ideal, but it can happen. He ran about 50 yards and has been standing there this entire time. He'll kind of wobble, then he'll steady up. His tail is tucked. He's looking around some. I could see stuff hanging out of him. Completely disgusted. I don't know if you can see in the shot. There's a goddamn vertical tree, perfectly vertical. Was right in the kill zone, and I to get him to stop, so I thought he was going to duck just a little bit too. He didn't duck. I wish he had. I think I got liver and guts. For sure guts, because I can see stuff hanging out. step behind some brush and I can't see him no more. But he's right there. The thing that's got me worried is he didn't bed. He just stood there and stood there. I mean, he did not take a step for at least 30 minutes. Then he took like 4 or 5 steps, wobbly, stood there, ears back, tail tucked. And then he kind of flickered his tail and took like 4 or 5 more steps out of sight. This is going to be the most ridiculous video I've probably ever posted. November 1st. That evening, I shot a buck. And I have been tracking it ever since. Today is morning of November 4th. Stuff wasn't adding up. Couldn't figure it out. I shot him. He went, you'll see the video, he went 50 yards and stood there for an hour. I came back 12 hours later, figuring he'd be dead right there. Ended up bumping him. Called some dogs. The dogs couldn't find him. Nobody could find him. Nothing. And it just wasn't making sense. And I stared at maps, grid searched, walked. I have 18 hours. And I have tons of people to back this up, including my wife, which our anniversary was yesterday. I have 18 hours into tracking this deer, and I just found him. Look at him, guys. Oh, my word. Thank you, Lord. Oh, my goodness. He stinks. Oh, look at him. Found him. All right. Well, did you know we found him? So I shot him about 700 yards that way. I told you the other story. I'm just kind of doing a follow-up here. I was driving down the road right here, after looking at the maps and everything, and we're lost in the direction of travel. I was like, I wonder if he made it across that road. So I was going really slow with my binoculars, looking down that side. And I came back down. I'm looking, and I saw a brown. I'm like, are you kidding me? That looks like a deer. And sure as heck, I could see his tines and everything. Let's walk over. I'll show you. See him laying right there. I mean, 60, 70 yards from the road. Really, guys. Right there. Thank you, Lord. So, this is the exit there. Let me turn the camera around here. Hang on. So, that's the exit. And it clipped a little bit of his leg there. And that's what's got me confused. So, he must have been quartered or I got deflection. Because I did not think I hit him that far back. I didn't. Right there, guys. It is back. Man, that must have deflected. I wonder if it hit that very back rib and deflected. Look at the neck on him. That is crazy. That is not as back as I had thought. So behind the shoulder, my hand's 8 inches. That's 8 inches behind the shoulder. Thank you, Lord. All right, I'm gonna get him out of here. Got a little kicker there. Very blessed. Very, very nice deer. Persistence pays, guys. I'm really not kidding when I say I've been tracking this deer for 18 hours. Just come and got him in the skid steer. I'm gonna head back to the house.